Give me a second. I just finished working out. Ah, man. Whew. That 30-day shred, that's a killer workout. You see the sweat? Got my drink. Hold on a second. Did you know that if you work out and you do it improperly, that you could pull a lot of muscles? And you know that you could say that you want to lose weight, but if you don't work out, it's really going to be hard at least to tone your muscles and do everything. It's really hard to do that. And that the more you do it, the easier it becomes. At first, it's going to be super hard and you might be nervous about it. But soon you'll get into a habit and all these moves that you thought were hard at the beginning will be super easy. Yeah, that's kind of like events. So I'm here to talk to you about events. And you may be thinking, why did she come in all hot and sweaty? Well, events can be scary. And there are certain ways that I go about it. And there are certain ways that I don't go about it. For example, I get active because I want to do well. Just like when I work out, you see all this sweat, I want to do well. So I stand out in front of my table and I engage with customers. Sitting behind your table just doesn't really work with Posh. We're not jewelry. Jewelry has an advantage of it's blingy, and women are attracted to bling. Like, like a firefly or not a firefly, but like a bug to a bug zapper. And we see bling and we're like, ah, bling, bling, bling. So we don't have that, but we can dress up our tables and make them attractive to make the women go. But I find the better way is to get them to stop, because if I can get them to stop, I can engage them with Posh. So I use humor. Some people don't find me funny. I think I'm hilarious to a point. My high schoolers didn't find me funny. I thought I was dadgum hilarious because they didn't get what I was saying. But I use Posh pickup lines, and I almost always start with the lip scrubs because I love the lip scrubs. They're such an easy product. They're such an amazing product. And I used to be in drama in high school, so I tend to do what's called overact. So it's, those of you that know me, probably shaking your head, yes. So I do stuff like this. These are examples of my Posh pickup lines. And if you're in the area, I'm going to shout, I'm in Delaware. So if you're in Philly, Maryland, Delaware, or Jersey, and you want to come see me do these in action, feel free. Just let me know. I'll let you know you can come and, record me, whatever. So here's what I do. I go, hey, you want to try the best thing ever? And then usually, not all the time, but usually they'll be like, well, what's that? And I say, it's something that makes your lips so soft, the rest of you will be jealous. True story. So usually they're intrigued enough to come over and try. So then I give them the choices. And I say, all right, well, we have brown sugar strawberry. We have caramel, cray-cray. It's cray-cray, so if you think you're going to go cray-cray, you just get into that and you'll be good. We have raspberry, because at the time we do now. And we have Make Out Magic. But I am totally not responsible for whatever that might happen for that. I have no liability. That's sugar cookie. Which flavor are you? And I just let them think about it. And then they'll choose. They go for Make Out Magic a lot, but I do that. I also have other things too. I'll be like, after that, I'll go into my hand creams. I'm like, man, you look a little bit snarky. Here, smell this. And I always make them smell. I don't ever squeeze the stuff on them without them smelling, even if they put their hand out. Because in my mall, it's a super huge mall. And I have people that go out and try to shove stuff in my face and be like, here, do you want to try this? And it's horrible. And every time I pass them, I just want to tell them, dear Lord, do you not know how to sell? That is not the way to do it. So you don't want to force yourself upon. You don't want to be one of those perfume people. You want to let them come to the smell. And use humor and go through. I'll be like, you look a little sassy today. And usually they agree with whatever scent I put on them. I'm like, I'm going to match you with the scent. And I use a lot of other different pickup lines. The other day I dropped half of my honey on the floor. I was like, oh no, somebody rolling it, save it. And it was in the middle of the whole event. And it's just, like I said, I am a huge ham and I embrace that. You may not be a ham, but trust me, Posh pickup lines work. You can do it in your own way. As some of the other premiers, I've told them, and as some of the other crew, I've told them to use them. But basically, if you can find a way to get them to stop, then you can engage with them. And always upsell. I start upselling at one. I'm like, hey, listen, I don't want you to get mad at me. So, I don't want you to come back and yell at me, but did you know if you buy four more, you can get one free? I'm just saying, I don't want you to be mad. I mean, buy one, buy 6. Buy 5, don't buy any, it doesn't matter to me. I'm just letting you know because I do not want you to come and beat me up because I didn't tell you you can get one free. I mean, that's a free present for yourself. So that's a little bit about how I do pickup lines. So think about it. Just like working out, you have to practice. The first time will be uncomfortable, but after you get the hang of what works for you, you're gonna excel at it, and you're gonna keep going and going and going. But practice makes perfect. Don't go to your first event and expect yourself to knock it out of the park right then. Okay? You need to understand that everything's a learning experience. There is no such thing as a bad event. You could have learned something. You could have got sales. I had something that was really low. I got one of my best team members off that bad boy. So, but the most important thing is everything is a learning experience. Don't judge an event by its cover. And don't judge an event because it was your first one or your fifth one or your 10th one or your 20th one. Just keep going. And remember, take one event at a time, use humor, and be yourself. Bye!